Hello, Divine Energy family. Hello, new friends. Hi, how are you? I miss you so much. This is just going to be kind of an energy check in, a collective reading. And then I just wanted to touch base with you and let you know what's been going on with me, what I've been up to lately. And then I think I'm going to do some like fire scrying inside that candle there. So, um, yeah, how have you been? So, what have I been up to? Not much. I mean, driving my kids around in the evening and making delicious gourmet meals once in a while. Not all the time. I'm not gonna lie. Keep it real. But yeah, I've been doing some cooking, hanging out with my family, and doing a lot of like sitting in my own energy. I don't know if you know me personally. I had a lot of deaths in the family in the last like year and a half, 2 years. And I had a lot of, like inner child wounds that were triggered or been doing some healing though, working on it. Um, I don't know if that's something, 111. I don't know if that's something that's going on with the collective. Yeah, I've had lots of synchronicities. I've noticed a lot of angel numbers have been coming through, not only during my readings, but I swear every time I look at a clock, it's it's either a number sequence or repetitive numbers, mirrored numbers. It's crazy. I don't know if that's something that you ever notice, or I've also had some crazy dreams lately. I kind of had like a reoccurring scary dream, and it's weird to me because like I kind of notice when you have like a reoccurring dream, if you can figure out what it's telling you, it'll like go away. But I don't know, like now, like did my subconscious like store that in the memory bank? So it's like every time it's trying to tell me something, it gives me, and it's haunted. It's like a haunted labyrinth house. It's different people's houses sometimes, or it's like me looking at different like houses or apartments, and sometimes my family's with me, and sometimes it's almost like it's an alternate timeline. I'm just by myself, or it's me and my husband, we don't have kids or something weird. But same kind of concept, like where there's something like evil or haunted that's either trying to like come up or come in. And my goodness, and it wasn't even like last night, it was this morning, because my kids woke me up and they're like, oh, we missed the bus, we need a ride. And then my husband was a godsend and was like, no, I got this. So I was like, sweet, I'll go back to sleep for like an hour. And it was a nightmare the whole time. But no, it was like this, I don't even know, I don't think it was my normal like family dynamic, and I don't even know who is showing. My left ear is ringing now. Sorry about the noise. My kids are getting ready for bed. So this girl's like showing me, and they're like, oh look, and they take this like boarded off thing off this door, and we realize there's a whole other like labyrinth apartment. I don't know if we were renting the space or just looking, or what was going on. But anyways, the whole point of telling you this was, I had the feeling, like this isn't good, or this is spooky. I gotta get 333 on the clock. Gotta get out of here. And there was a part where I went and laid in the room I was renting, and I didn't shut the door all the way. And I looked over at it. It was open a crack. And I thought, oh, it's gonna be right there. And when I pushed the door open, I like screamed, and it was right there in your face. One of the scariest things I've ever seen. Like it looked like kind of like, I don't know, The Ring, or like, but like way more grotesque and jaw open and like scary. 414 on the clock. So yeah, I had that dream. I did a little like dream work. So I've had luck in the past on my journey where I talk with my guides and my angels, and I have like an intent to dream or dream travel or whatever. And I was trying to, was for the personal reading winner, right, for my channel. So I said, if anything wants to come through. And I had this dream with a cryptid, and I'm not going to say which one it was because I don't want to go too into it, because it is about somebody else, as a third party involved. But anyways, I had this dream with a cryptid. If you know what cryptids are, like Mothman is one. There's a bunch of different ones. Look into it. But anyways, so, and I was in like a location that I'm not even familiar with, but I knew it. And I was like navigating the terrain and saving people from this beast, that was attacking them. 515. It was just 7 o'clock. So that was pretty crazy. I don't have a ton of dreams, but that one specifically, actually, I think I was trying to do some dream work the other night too, and that came through. But I'm not gonna go too much into it, but your dreams are usually your subconscious talking with you. I know I posted something on my community board, and I think it might have been Abraham Hicks talking about dreams or something, and how that's like, you might think you're a positive person, but if you're having all these dreams where you're anxious or sad, that's stuff you're suppressing. That's like shadow work, that comes up. So 555 on the clock. Yeah, I've just been doing a lot of inner work, sitting in my own energy. Let me tell you, one of the hardest things, it's probably not even with a channel, it's just one of the hardest things, like being intuitive and feeling energies. And I'm not saying like I can read people's minds, but I don't think people are that hard to read if you pay attention to the things they're saying, their body language. And people are manipulative and try to make you feel like crazy, or, there's no physical proof of it. But I'm at the point where I trust my intuition. I don't need physical proof. And I don't know, it seems to work for me. I feel like anybody that is triggered, like, oh, they usually don't have good intentions. So don't feel bad about that. Yeah. A lot of changes, It's a new year, but it is still the winter. It's still a death. I think collectively it feels like the rebirth is still upon us. Let me light this candle now. 7:11 on the clock. So if you don't know what fire scrying is, it's kind of like a crystal ball, except for you're looking in fire. So water scry is divination, using like water, or in this case it's a flame for fire scrying. I feel like the light is coming very strong off it. So something about like shining bright, having a strong flame or light. Okay, I'm seeing people talking. Some look like feminine energy, some look like masculine. Looks like masculines and feminines talking together. So I don't know if this is a group of people. Okay, now there's one big person. So there's a mastermind. Or like a leader. Oh, it looks like debauchery. Or making out. I'm going to be doing a reading. I'm going to move this so I can show you guys my vision board. I'm going to be doing a reading on who wants to make out. But there was people just making out in this land. Okay, Spirit, what's going on with the collective? Ooh, cards came shooting out. Ooh, evil eye. Landed face up. Look at me. Dead in the eyes. Okay, with evil eye too, I just started channeling. I don't know if you know who, like the Idaho 4, that case that's going on, and they just arrested Brian Koberger, something like that. But I did want to talk about, like, so angel numbers and synchronicities. So I did a reading and I was channeling, and I was going off of what me and my kid were watching, spending time together, and we were watching a show, and they were kind of like, what's it called when you work for free? They were, it'll come to me, hold on. With the FBI, they weren't even of age yet, but they were doing like a program where they were apprenticing, so kind of like that. So, and then there was this big thing about a lot of people that are like super interested in like psych, or especially like serial killers and how their minds work. Like, I don't know, there's like a fine line between being a serial killer and, I don't know, solving serial killers. But why did I start watching? And I only watched like 2 cases recently. So the Shanquella Robinson, where she went with her friends to Mexico, and then the Idaho 4 was the only 2 I've had time. I haven't been watching much TV or anything. But he was like a teacher's assistant and went to college and did a bunch of like psych classes. And one of his professors, I think the movie Copycat with so bad with names. She's an alien. I'm just gonna keep going. But anyways, in that movie Copycat or whatever, she's like teaches in colleges about like serial killers, which I'm pretty sure is based off of this lady. But this lady only picked 2 people that she like wrote a letter of recommendation for them to go into a special program, and this guy just got arrested for killing 4 college students like 10 miles away from his college. Look into it if you're into that kind of thing. And that's not for everybody, but like, no, anybody can look into that, but I'm just saying, like, serial killers and stuff isn't for everybody. But, okay, evil eye energy, so maybe that is something that the collective's feeling. We got metaphysics, so maybe more like metaphysical concepts are showing up. Ooh, an ascension, there we go. So maybe somebody's going through some kind of a spiritual ascension, getting into metaphysics, and maybe they're getting the evil eye for their spiritual ascension. And I know all about it because I feel the evil eye too. I feel like, oh well, I don't care. I'm gonna do what makes me happy. I had a lot of deaths in the family. I did a lot of like reassessing. I think life might not be that long. I'm going to dress the way I want to dress. And people can, if they want to judge me and say, you know, I'm trying to get attention or I'm thirsty, I don't care. Go ahead, whatever. You know, most people are stupid anyways, so. Their lives are so boring. They need something to talk about. Karmics. Okay, so some karmics. Giving the evil eye. Karmic people that were in your life. Soul contract of some kind. Attraction or a glamour spell. No, a soul contract can be like broken. Or like void. If someone's using magic, or you know, there's like unthinkables, you know, that are in the contract that we don't see or know, you know, but in the Akashic records or whatever, they are like actual written up contracts. You know, and it'll be like, well, this contract is void if you try to use black magic on me, or if you murder me, or you know, if you're not going to, I don't know. Okay, it's going to depend on the contract. It was weird. And when a gray screen went up. So, let's not talk about that anymore, I guess. $14:41 on the clock. So, angel number 1441, if you want to look that up. I also had a song pop up on my phone right before I did this reading, and it was Is it promise or the promise? Let me see if I can look that up real quick. Okay, water. Karmic person could be a water sign. Somebody's not standing in their power or in their divinity. Distorted masculinity, toxic, misaligned, harmful, wounded. So somebody's either got daddy issues, daddy wounds, or this person is a distorted masculine. Could be a water sign, or you could be a water sign. Soul contract. Could have been broken with spells. And I sell manifestation products, but let me tell you, I sure did get a lot of energy of some baby witches that don't know how to, 1551, don't know how to use magic or are new to using magic, playing with magic. I feel like you can believe that, I mean, there, in a sense, there is no light and dark, but everything's intention. So if you're trying to do ill intent on people, it's just going to come back to you. And especially if somebody is divinely protected or uses enchantment, 1616. Clairvoyance. So you might be clairvoyant. You might get visions in your mind's eye. I would say this is one of the clairs I have, even if it's like I wouldn't consider myself clairaudient. That's where you can hear, because when I say I'm hearing someone say this, it's still in my internal monologue. Not everyone's mind works the same, but mine's got like an internal monologue. So it's still, it sounds like my voice, unless I'm asking spirit. Then they show like with visuals or different ways to show me like what this voice would sound like, or I might see like a face of a celebrity or something, like, oh, it sounds like Clint Eastwood or whatever. You know what I mean? But I don't actually hear it. Like, I don't have extrasensory hearing. I have heard my name being called from a cemetery and stuff before, but the person that I was with heard it too, so. You might be clairvoyant. Here's another clairgustance. When you have a taste in your mouth, when you can taste it, extrasensory taste. Oh, maybe, so I'm getting, somebody might like, when they think back on memories and it's, I don't know, a birthday, they can actually like taste the cake. Somebody might be extra sensitive to taste or have like extra taste perception. Okay, manifestation work. There are people working on manifestations. Dowsing rods. I don't have a ton of experience with those, not gonna lie. I totally would try them though. I watch videos with other people using them. I got two more for you guys. Oh, we got spiritual teacher. So somebody watching could be a spiritual teacher. They could be following a new spiritual teacher. And that could be like helping with their manifestations. High vibrational. And we got clairvoyance again, right? For the second time. I believe that's the first one that came out. Ascension, clairvoyance, twice. Okay. So let me see if I can get anything else from the flame here. I heard crop tops and blue jeans. Savannah Nights. Oh, na 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 na. Na 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 na. What is it? Havana, oh, na na. Havana Nights? Did I say Savannah Nights? Okay, maybe it's Havana Nights. Woke, being woke. Someone might have woke up, becoming enlightened on something. So Cuba, right? Maybe, hey, maybe somebody's gonna be doing a cruise. I was just talking about it. What is there? There's a current. You can do the Bahamas, or you can do. What is it on the Mediterranean or something? Wait, what? I lost it now. Maybe somebody's doing like a cruise or going to Cuba or Havana. Good witch. So I'm gonna have some good witches watching. Maybe they were offended by baby witches. I'm not a baby witch. I'm a pro. I'm a good witch. Or maybe somebody is saying I'm a good witch. Manifesting you. Oh, it came out again. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I love you so much. Please come back and watch my next video. Bye.